Hello everybody, how are you today? It's just started raining again here in Adelaide. Had a bit of a storm overnight, 90-kilometre winds, which for Adelaide is a lot. So, but everything was good. I fished a ladder out of the pool this morning, or actually late last night. I heard a crash and my husband had forgotten he'd left it on the roof with the solar heating for the pool, and it had gotten blown off. But I have had such a busy all over the place week. I haven't even done any videos. Anyway, so we're here. We're working on the Foxglove Forest journal. Let me show you. I have the covers on. I decided to add a bit of, I have my, sari silk ribbon, and this is on an old electrical spool, and I decided to put some through because I was thinking, how am I going to close this journal? So when I glued this onto the front and the back, I put that through. So it'll tie up like this with a cute little bow, and we might put a little dangle or something on the end. We'll see how we go. If I can find anything in my space. And I've also just on the little dangly bits of just got it's a little, can we see that? It's a little, almost like a little bell. Inside there's a little pearl, little leaf, and I just thought they kind of reminded me of the foxglove bells, the individual bells on the foxglove. So they're just dangling just off the side. Okay, so it's all sewn in, looking good. So now I have, I have cut up all the embellishments, nearly. Some of these I'm going to, I'll show you what I'm going to do with those a bit later. But everything else is all cut up from not embellishments, ephemera. I've cut the flowers. I don't usually like leaving a border, but these are just too fine to go in and out. So we'll see how we go with those. Done all the butterflies, the stamps. Now I use, let me show you, to get that like it's just ripped out of the stamp book look. Oh, that's like a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? Where are you? So these were from Kmart, $7. They're your hair thinning scissors. Okay, so one side's got a normal blade, the other side has got the comby sort of blade. Now, where's a bit of paper? I'll just take it here off my blue book. So when you have to cut with the comb, this part, away from what you're cutting. So if you're right-handed, it's on the right. If you're left-handed, it's on the left. Right, so, and look at that. Isn't that so cute? And so that's how I cut around. Now, because paper has a grain, one side will rip more than the other, but you still get that cute look around like it's just been pulled out of an old stamp book. I love it. So these were in Australia, $7. I don't know, you probably can get them even cheaper off, like Temu or places like that. But perfect just for that. Because I used to use the scissors that gave you the decal edge, but they kind of look like torn paper, but they don't, if you know what I mean. And I think that just looks more realistic. So I love that, yeah. And so we've cut everything out. So the little frames, the little mini postcards, tickets. The only thing I haven't done with the tickets is the corners. I'll do that as I use them. Now, this is one of my digitals that I've made into an envelope, and I just thought that sort of blended in with the colours, so I just added that to my box of yummy stuff. And let me show you what I've done with some of the ephemera. Just move that to the side. Oh dear, that's going to fold over. There we go. So because I printed everything out on just 80 GSM paper, it was pretty thin. So this one I've got this old pad that came from the doctor's surgery, which is hence why it says Zavirax, but it's actually an off-white paper, and it's probably maybe 90 GSM. It's just ever so slightly more than 80, but it's got a nice texture. And so often, obviously not the Zavirax part, but so I've glued this down onto the back, so now it's a little bit thicker. And let me pop that to the side. So I've done that with this. This one, I've just used my glue book and have glued the envelope, or pocket, I should say, onto some of that, because it just gives it a bit more substance, a little bit better. If I just had my pocket out of the 80 GSM paper, it'd end up ripping, putting things in and out. So these ones, which are going to go into said pockets and things, you can see that I've glued it onto my trusty book page, and then I've also glued it onto the back of one of Tania's beautiful papers from the kit. So I am going to, I don't know whether I want to rip them or cut them. So I think this one, because I can get to it, this one I've lined up on the edge. So that one I'll cut, and this one I'll rip. I think this one is I might cut that one, and a check. I think that needs to be cut. Okay, let's get something out. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing really, really well. I was very, very excited that I've just passed 1,500 subscribers on my channel. I was just like, oh my God, I was saying to my hubby, I'm going, I've just passed this, going, okay. But I was excited even if he wasn't. Thank you all for joining me and helping grow my channel. Okay, so that one I've cut, and so on the back I've got so that's the right way up, so a little bit of embellishment, but that makes it easy to write on with those little things. So I'll ink that in a sec. The check. And because I've put the 80 GSM onto the book, this is not an old book, and so the paper's like quite thin, but just gives it just enough so that it's not so thick as if I'm putting it on cardstock. But oh, that's cute on the back. Cut this one out. So we've had a bit of wet, wild and woolly weather here, and oops, I'm not usually all that cold, bit of a hot bod, but I've been freezing. Oh dear. And I'm thinking to myself, gosh, if I'm cold, my hubby, poor thing, he must be absolutely like close to frostbite, because he's got no what do you call it? Where are my scissors? Fat on him. So there we go, little ones. So he's absolutely like just skin and bone. That's what cancer does to you, I guess. And didn't cut very well. Now this one I have to cut around. So I've been, I was all set to keep on working on my room here, you know, getting ready, moving stuff, going through stuff, and then someone was sick at work, so they asked me to go in 2 days. So that blew my whole plan out for the week. I've done that very well, Mandy. There we go. Inking will cover that up. Oh, and we're going to rip this one, aren't we? Yes, we is. Let me get a ruler. Oh, I like, you can see a little bit of where there. I like that. That's nice. That'll look nice when it's inked as well. Oh, oh doesn't want to. Oh, let's tear this way. There we go. Yes, so I had that, and then I had to take my mum to the doctor's on one day, and like that's when I do that, like I just have to write off the whole day. She had her preliminary, oh, I didn't say that very well, preliminary dementia test with the GP, and she failed miserably. So now she's got an appointment with the memory, they call it the memory clinic, but it's the geriatric unit at the local hospital. And unfortunately for her, she'll be, won't have a choice, she'll have to go into a home. She didn't know the year, the month, the date. He asked her where were we, and she said, oh, I'm at the hospital, and which we weren't, and what floor are we on? Oh, the floor where all the appointments are. So it's like, okay. And then what season is it? She goes, oh, well, August and September has been, so yes. And it's like, that doesn't even make sense, but anyway, he was very patient, you know. And the big one he printed out on A4, so if this was A4, it was printed like from edge to edge, close your eyes, and he said, I want you to read the instruction and then follow the instruction, then put the paper back on my desk. And she read it, and then she read it, and she read it, and then she put it on the desk and didn't close her eyes. So yeah, it's not good, but she's in denial. The funny thing was, on the way home, he's tested for like HIV, syphilis, thyroid, diabetic, anything that can have effect on your memory. And the only question that she thought was absolutely horrendous was, he asked her, did she drink alcohol? Like, you know, I would have thought, he tested me for syphilis? What does he think I am? But no, he asked me if I drink alcohol. Oh, it's just like, okay, right. It's just like, sometimes I have to drive along and just go la, 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 la in my head, because I'm hearing the same stories or the same complaints all the time. She's a danger to herself, though. That's the thing. She's dangerous living alone, and he said that to her, you know. And she's going, no, I'm okay. But she's not. I did notice she had burnt saucepan in the sink, so she'd obviously done exactly what he had said. You know, you have to be careful, because you could put something on the stove and forget about it and burn your house down. And in the sink there was a burnt saucepan, which she couldn't get the stuff out of. Ah, well. Getting old. But, I mean, I think the reason she was so incensed about the alcohol question is she's an alcoholic. So, right, so I thought I'm just going to give this a bit of a, you know, make it look a bit, you know, it's been in someone's pocket. There's a fold line there, so I'm actually going to fold it on that in the image. So whoever was given the cheque had it in their pocket before they went to the bank. A bit more of a, I just want to make it look a bit worn. There we go. Right, which I'll put that up that way. Put that there, and pink one, I think would be nice. Maybe that way. No, not that way. Okay. Right. So let's see. So there's going to be a lot of writing space in this book, and a lot of room to grow as well, because you can see that I left a nice bit of space between the signatures and also between the covers. So this has actually got room, like it's very flat, it's got room to grow out to about here. So where's that little pocket that there we go. Do I want a little notch? Yes, I do. I just like to find the middle. I don't want too deep a one because it's only a little pocket, so I don't need a big deep notch. There. Now, do I want to put that on a plain white page? I think so. Let's just do it, I say. Glue that down. And what has everyone else been up to? So I was a bit annoyed on one day I came home from work, and my daughter and hubby had come in here and decided that they would move some of the calyx, you know, the cube IKEA units inside. The thing was, they still had stuff on top, and so instead of putting that stuff into a box, they've just piled it onto another table, and then to get it out, I had to go through the back doors, which had stuff in front of it. And so my hubby has just piled it on top of all the stuff I was actually going through. So now I've got this massive pile of junk, and I have to start from the beginning. It feels like it needs a bit of a... go through the ringer a little bit, yeah. Just so it's not looking so new. There we go. Nice. Put a little postcard in there. Oh, that's the same. Oh, look at that. Oh, that even matches. Maybe we want something else in there. What other tags and things have we got that would fit? Are they? No, they're the same size. No, don't want another check yet. Receipt. A couple of these which are like journaling. Oh, that one. Journaling spots or tags. I haven't cut them because I thought they could be folded over. So that would be all right just to write on. So let's fold that in half. Not everything needs to be made super strength. I am just going to round the corners because, you know, going in and out of the pocket, it can... That'd be nice because it goes with it. Oh, and we might, if I put the butter, yes. Sorry, my brain's thinking faster than I can talk. I'm going to just put a little butterfly just over there, just as a little page embellishment. And we might, because this is white on the inside, I might go to do some stenciling, I think. So I managed to clear this bit of my desk because everything was just shoved on top of my desk. Yay! We've got maybe this. Yeah, I'm just going to just get a bit of this so I don't do it onto the. So these were my little blusher makeup brushes. I got them from Kmart in a set of 3, but the Kmart don't have them anymore. know if they caught on to that people were using them for other stuff, or people don't like them anymore or something. I don't know. Just a little bit like that. Bit here. There we go. That's all it needs. Just so that it's not 100% white. But I will give it an ink. Because I like to ink. My name is Mandy and I'm an inkaholic. It's better than an alcoholic like my mother. Oh dear. I think that's one of the reasons I don't drink at all. I don't drink any alcohol. Growing up, seeing my parents getting absolutely paralytic and out of control, and my mum's a mean drunk as well, so that's not nice. Okay, that can go there. All of my ribbons and stuff are packed. Oh, hold on. No, I've got my trolley of offcuts. Yay. So we'll just put something there. I've got something that will suit. Oh. Would that be cute, just stapled there? I think so. That'll do. Stapler. Have you got staples? Yes, you have. Oh, cute. There we go. How cute is that? That actually matches up. But I'll just leave it like that. Okay, and well, we actually don't need to match it up, but it looks like it does. So now let's have a look in our little box of goodies. And oh, right on top, look, a blue one. These ones were really little, cut out by hand, so I just made them into stamps. Oh, there's a big one. That might be nice. We'll try both. Let's ink them, because they always look different when they're inked. So after I've done this video, I'll be getting stuck into almost like starting again, going through the mess that my hubby made. Yay. Big one or little one? I think I like the big one. But what I'm going to do, just so that it's not completely, I'm going to make it like a little cluster, but I'm going to just put a little bit of this and lightly in the corner. So you can only, oops, I didn't even think I was on screen then. Oopsie, I only just see it. It's ever so light. Put that there. Maybe a little bit of, oh, here we go. A bit of, let's find an end. Here we are. A bit of that. Yep, a little bit of that. And maybe just a tiny piece of lace, a little something skinny and soft. Oh, there's skinny, soft. Oops. So it's kind of like a cluster. Don't like that. Maybe just this curtain stuff, I could just cut it and give it a rough up. Put that and that and the flutterby. Oh yeah, that's cute. Just enough Right. What will stick? Because all of my glue, hopefully this will stick, because all of my glues, of course, have... And also this is only 80 GSM, so I have to be a bit careful with which glue I use. Oop, stay, and then hopefully that will stay when I glue the little butterfly down. So normally I would cut these all out on my Cricut, but the Cricut's has been packed away. Okay. Oops, come on, sticking to my finger now. There we go. Done. I'll put that, don't lose that, Mandy. And I'm going to get one of my little labels, if I can reach them. Oh, I've got all these made clusters, they might come in handy. Here they are. And, oh look, this sort of, just poke something like that underneath it. Or do we want a pink one? I don't want it to stand out. Oh, that's nice. Because it kind of just blends into the page without being in your face. That will do. I'm just going to pop that down there. So the bonus is, because they've moved some of the Kallax units inside, I can actually start to take stuff out of my son's old room and put them into the units and be able to find stuff. Okay, so I'm not putting anything on that page because I think that's cute. Oh, actually, no. No. We might. Oh. What are these? Are they just little clusters? Yep. I want page tabs, I think. I think there are some page tabs in here. Were there? Or not? No. Tickets. Maybe it needs like a frame that would be, this book belongs to. It's a shame to cover up that beautiful foxglove, isn't it? So maybe we won't do that. Okay. I'll think about that. Maybe, oh, I could just put one of the little tickets down the bottom, couldn't I? Like this. Just make like a little cluster at the bottom there. One of these, oh look, the little foxglove stamps. With just a little piece of another page that'll look perfect on. I have to think about that page. Okay, so in the pocket, and I'll possibly will put more stuff in the pocket because I know that I will have leftovers embellishments, so they'll just go into an envelope or a little bag and go in there. Right, so I've got that. We've got some, right, this one. Oh, so I had this. I thought I could actually make a little notebook or journal card. So it could either be a journal card like that and just go over the page, or it could be a little notebook. Let's just make it let's overthinking, Mandy, overthinking. Let's just do what we did with the last one, and that is a little bit up in the, just ever so, just a little bit, So it's just not complete, although this paper's not completely white anyway, so that's nice. But then it'll give it a bit of a theme because the other one was done. See, no, it's nice not to do it all over and be very gentle, so it's only just a hint of ink. Right, let's find a cute some paper clips. That could just clip over there. And oh, this one. No, I wanted just a normal clip. Oh, that's too big. There we go. Just a normal clip. And then we could stick something else in there with it. No. Okay. Now we've got, oh, I cut a little, sorry, let me put my thing there. I've cut a little notch out of the end. I've cut the end off, and where's the other end? There, I cut the end off and put a notch in there as well. So I'll give this a little bit of an ink. I like that. So if you've got some, what size were they? Or these were just random envelopes that I'd got from the op shop, so I don't even remember what size they were. But putting them through your printer and just changing your page, your digital page. So say if it was this page, changing your digital page to the size of your envelope and then running it through your printer. It's very cool, very cool. Got a bit of ink on the other side. No, I haven't got, how long have we been going? We might have to stop there, I think. And, oh, I've poked some things in here. So I will, oh, now see that. That could just, yes, but we need to do that little bit on the back there because that is definitely white. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. And we'll give it an ink. Oh, I just put the lid on when I was picking up the dauber. See. Watercolour class yesterday, but ended up not doing any watercolour. I got there, the teacher goes, "Oh Mandy, thank goodness you're here. I haven't got anything prepared. Have you got anything?" And so I grabbed out what I'm going to be doing in my class on Monday, and we all did that. Now this has got some knots. There's a fold line there, there, and I'm going to fold it on those lines. 1, 2, 3. So it's like it would be that way, and that way. So someone's really done a number when they shoved that one in their pocket, didn't they? And then we give it a bit of a scrunch so it's not new looking. There we go, and then there we go. That can go in there with that. That looks nice. It's got that's cute. and I'll come up with something to put under that side as well. Oh, no, what am I doing? That's over 2 pages. Silly me. There we go. One, so I don't need to. So that's, I can come down a bit, can't I? Yes. There we go. All right. Okay, that's not very much today, but we've got some stuff in the front pockets, and we've done a little cluster, a little journal spot with those really gorgeous old-fashioned butterflies, a tag which matches the pocket. I may even change that, who knows. A journaling card, and which is also for journaling on the back. Nice. I think we'll leave it there. Otherwise, I could just keep going for ages. I hope everyone is staying warm if you're down under, or staying cool if you're over on the other side of the world. And I've even put, oh, look at that. So I obviously was thinking about stuff, so I've put some bits and pieces in. That's okay. We'll do those in another video. I will do preparing, like gluing onto my papers, like the glue book and the cream paper there, because you don't need to watch all of that stuff. But we will do a bit more decoration, and when I've finished, which will be not next week, the week after, end of June. So this is my June project, and then it will be being listed in my coffee shop. So thank you for joining me today. Please like my video, leave me a comment, and that way I can keep on bringing you more crafty goodness. You all take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Toodles.